Hello? Hi, hi. Hello. I just got a notification that an ad is starting soon. My apologies. I'm still getting used to keeping up with those. Yeah, how is everybody? It's a bear. Where? That's Teddy and Honey. Oh, and me. I'm also Bear. Hello, Buzz. Let me look up and see who's here. Hi, Virgil. Hi, V. Hi, Buzz. Hi, Nita. And wait, did I miss? Did I miss somebody? Hold on. I feel like I... Wait. Oh, okay. That's my mama. Hi, mama. I don't know why I appeared so small. If Tommy doesn't rent, I shall have to play games without dating for a week straight. No! I won't play games with the romance in it. If there's no food and no romance, I don't want it. I forgot music again. My bad. I always do that. Oopie doopie. Mom's trying to adopt Buzz. Man, you guys got some drinks from Moffy. V got one made with cream, hash browns, and raw salmon. Yummy. Sounds nutritious. Virgil got one made with cream cheese, vanilla pudding, and chocolate-covered raisins. Some of that sounds like you can make a decent drink from it. What do you mean? It is amazing drink. Moffy worked hard on it. Buzz got a beverage made with raw salmon, crushed pistachios, and apple pie pieces. Hey, match V! Raw salmon buddies. Raw salmon. Great. Sounds like you got a sushi version drink. Yee, hello, Nita. Buzz. Love to drink sushi. Yay. Nita got a beverage made with mini chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, and strawberry lemonade. Ooh, you got chocolate lemonade. Toffee Mama Bear. Oh, Mama got coconut shavings, pickles, and raw salmon. What is with Mafi and the raw salmon today? Does she just need to get rid of a bunch of salmon? Did she go fishing this morning? Just get a huge haul? Putting raw salmon in everything. One day Toffee's gonna say, oh hey guys, I forgot music, and suddenly start blasting thrash metal. I'll just play the wrist music. Hi Paws! Hello Pasta! Oh my gosh. Hello. How are you? I hope you are doing good. This thing's been saying ad starting soon for a while now. When does it actually start? Is there a way to put a timer on that? Like to count down so I can see it? I'm gonna get a drink from Mafi too. What I get? It's weird, my Twitch activity feed is not loading for some reason. When you least expect it. I'm good, just booked an appointment for my next dose of COVID booster. Ooh, nice, Paws, nice. I want to redeem my Mafi drink. I made myself a Cappy Blast. Twitch is a functional website, yeah. I can't get my own Mafi drink. Abby, hi! Yo, you got one made with green beans, granola, and hash browns. That sounds gross, Mafi, but at least it's gluten-free. Hey, be nice to my daughter. She worked hard. I think she gets cooking in Barista Inc. confused sometimes. She just wants to make food, but then she puts it in a blender and it's like, Mafi, this is no longer food. Ice, cooked beef, and barbecue sauce. That's just cold beef brisket. It's just cold beef brisket in a cup. Mafi. I put plenty of actual drink ingredients in her pantry, and she just refuses to use any of them. She just wants to use the barbecue sauce and the raw salmon and the green beans. I gave her so many syrups and ice cream. Gave her lots of toppings. I gave her so many whipped creams. This child. Beef drink, call that a protein shake. Mafi screaming, will it blend? Whenever she gets a drink request. Oh my gosh. Speaking of drink requests, brace yourselves. I got a new toy, and I wanna know if it works as intended. I wanna know if it sounds okay. So apologies if it's too loud. I'm going to test it now. You guys ready for this shit? Did it sound okay? Did you die? Did you not hear it at all? Loud? Okay, so we're not doing that. What if I put it farther away? What if I put it farther away, over here? Not right next to the microphone. How's that? I could never have a bell like that. I would be insufferable. Oh my gosh. When I first got it, I was like, ding, 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 ding. Sounded good to you the first time? Order up. See, I don't want it to be too loud, though. It might be too loud for some people. Stimmy, yeah. Farther away from the mic was better? Okay, cool. I'll try to remember whenever Mafi makes a drink, I'll try to do a little bell thing. I feel like that'd be nice. I can't see my activity feed. I want to, I can see it on my phone. I'm gonna get the thing from my phone. Haha, it works from my phone. What'd I get? Mocha syrup, vanilla ice cream, cooked beef. Mafi! It was almost an actual drink. I gave her ice cream and syrup and she's like, oh yeah, okay. And then she like looked at like barbecued beef, just like in a little like tin pan on the side, and she's like, toffee mocha beef. No, not a mocha beef. I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen Friends. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but like there was an episode I watched with my sister, and like one of the characters makes like, she tries to make a trifle for Thanksgiving, but she's kind of dumb, and some of the cookbook pages like stuck together. So it ended up like being a mix of like a beef recipe and the trifle. So the trifle had like ladyfingers and custard and stuff in it, but it also had like mashed potatoes and like beef and like all this other shit. And I'm like, I want to drink it for the funny haha. God bless Joey, I swear to God. Yeah, he liked it. Mafi adding weird meat bits to drinks. Like she's making Homestuck troll food. Oh no. You've heard of that episode? It can't be worse than ramen G Fuel. Mafi and Rachel are shaking hands, yeah. Except Mafi can actually cook. She's just chaotic and refuses to make an actual drink. I still cannot believe you wanted to drink the ramen G Fuel toffee. I was curious. I like food dares. I was that bitch that like ate the peppers out of like the pizza box because people told me to. I also smothered an Oreo in nacho cheese because someone told me to. I have a friend that made coffee out of hot dog water for a dare, but I didn't do that. I hate hot dogs so much. Mafi's a valid troll name. I love and hate that. As someone who was like hyper fixating on Homestuck in high school, I don't know how to feel about that. I asked Riz to bring it to Toronto, but they said they wouldn't bring it across the border, and you know what? Valid. It could be considered a weapon. I think I fixed the sound alerts. I'm gonna play one and tell me if you guys can hear it. Tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. I'm very curious. I feel like this one fits today's theme.
Cannibalism! I vote cannibalism!
I heard it on my end that time. Did you guys hear it? You heard it? Yes! Yes! I'm a streamer.
I love toffee.
Oh, thank you, Abby. No! Oh, I thought there was two of them. I was about to scream. The one at the end always gets me. The only one I could hear clearly was Miyu Iruma. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, I love her. Yeah, at the very end, just like, the wheezing gets me. Me being the rabid Kyo fan that I am, can hear him like towards the middle and end. Just like his little like spray bottle laughter. Yay! Yay! You guys can hear them. I'm so happy. Yay. It keeps saying ad starting soon. Has anyone gotten an ad? I am concerned. Like, when does it happen? I want to warn people. I have a command for it. Brownies. It's funny because, like, with the Danganronpa laugh track, it's not really a spoiler because, like, all of the chaotic laughs, like, mix together and you can't tell who's who. Abby doesn't even know anyone's name, so it's like perfect. If Toffee doesn't read the ad, she'll be haunted by imminent ads forever. Is that anything? Like, it's the impending doom of an ad starting. Like, I don't want to start the game and immediately be hit by an ad. I know some names, not any voices to match the names. Exactly. You don't know the names, and you also don't know the context of the laughter. So it's like, it's fine. It's okay. Twitch is a functioning website. Yes. Yes, it is. It is definitely a website. Like, I don't know if I don't have this set up correctly, just as ad starting soon. I'm like, fear. And my Twitch activity feed's still loading on OBS, but it's working on my phone. But that's fine. You guys can see me and hear me and smell me. So it's okay. That's what's supposed to happen. Well, gosh, clearly the context of the laugh is someone telling a funny joke. Yo, the comments for that smell? Yeah, I smell good. I'm clean. What's up, gays? Hi! Hi, Talia! Hi, Talia! Hey, Talia! Hey, Talia! This one's free. I want her to hear it. Talia. I got the whole squad laughing. What the fuck? Oh god, the last like 5 seconds are my favorite part. Because you can hear my voice so clearly, and then there's Nagito at the end. Mwah, beautiful. I hate it. Is that every Danganronpa laugh played at once? It's the most chaotic ones played all at once. So, since Abby doesn't know names, I can like, yeah, Nagito at the end. That's how I laugh sometimes. But yeah, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's Mikon, Hyoko, Kokichi, Kyo, Miyu, Nagito, Nekomaru. I think it's those 7 all at the same time. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, show. How did I forget? That's like one of the loudest ones. But yeah, it's funny because it reminds me of Abby's, like, with the laughing, and then there's the, like, person, like, coughing at the end. It's the wheezing at the end that gets me. You could just add random words in there, and some of us would never know. Yeah, Barney, Fred, Alvin. It's true. I could just say vaguely anime Alvin. What about Simon? Nah, Simon's only in the side shooter game. He's not in the main game, just the third person shooter. Sad. They added him for the summer camp one though. Simon? Added Shard, Bungus, Framp, Kaiser, Wilhelm II. I'd have believed you. I'll just say like vaguely anime names, like, oh yeah, Kirito, and frickin' I can't think of any Japanese names now. And Michi. My favorite Danganronpa laugh is Michi. Makoto got Seta 999 via Goro Akechi. Oh my god, it's funny because there is a Makoto. Yo. Did you guys know Fuyuhiko is Michi? And also the boss baby. Did you know that Zendaya is Michi? There are detectives. There's a Makoto. It's Persona and Danganronpa are like holding hands. Shaking hands, always. Fuyuhiko is Michi. And Pekka is Kwaki. Oh my gosh. My hero Koizumi is Kolka. Nekomaro is Stonekeeper. And Fuyuhiko is Michi. Oh my god, Talia, I love you. Yo, Taco is also Stonekeeper. They can both be Stonekeeper. Someone types the word Akechi and Echo bursts through their wall, drooling and rabid. Yo, that's me whenever someone mentions Tokiko from I Om Nom Nom Somnium Files. Did anyone see the post that I made in Abicord this morning? Like, that was the first thing I did this morning. Because I had that dream where there was a new I the Somnium Files game, and every character was playable, and for some reason eating chocolate was like a big part of it, like eating fancy chocolate for like power-ups. I think I was thinking of that mini game from Kitty Powers. But yeah, I woke up and the first thing I thought was I the Somnium Files. And I grabbed my phone and I was like, I have to document this, I have to tell people. And I'm just like, I want a game where I can play as Tama, and well, I guess you can play as Tama in the original, but like, I mean in the second one. But like, I want a game where I can play as Tokiko and eat chocolate. I want to play as Boss and eat chocolate. I want an I the Somnium Files gacha game, and you power them up with chocolate. You know how like in Love Live School Idol Festival All-Stars, the game that's dying at the end of the month? You power people up with macarons, like that, but with chocolate. I have a chocolate bar right now.
Share. What kind?
I say as I have a literal milkshake in my hands. Does it taste like Jersey Peoples? This sounds tasty. I don't know what Jersey milk is. There we go, I've put you on the TV so I can Genshin while watching. I'm famous! Hi, Talia's room. Toffee famous on the TV reel. I can taste the Jersey Devil in it. Yo. I want to taste. I want to try all of the chocolate. Yo, Talia, I hope you're happy. It's not... Is it your fault? No, it's YouTube's fault. I have, like, fallen into slight Genshin brain rot, and I don't even play the game anymore. It's just the characters. Now my For You page on YouTube is just all Kaveh, Alhaitham, and Sino, and Tainari. Those four bitches are just all over my YouTube shorts. And I'm like, I don't play this game. I have no intention of ever downloading this game again. But here I am just thinking of like, these dumb gay men. I have a couple Cadbury bars left from the ones my dad brought back from the UK. Might eat one later. Yes, today is a chocolate eating day. You've fallen in love with the four Gravia. Is that what they're called? Someone keeps modding Genshin characters into Star Wars Battlefront 2. Can someone put the babies in there? I want Klee. Klee with the lightsaber. Which is what the fandom calls those 4 bitches. I see. I probably butchered that name. Forgravat? Yo. Can they all, like, have a tea party? Like, when you said that you can have characters, like, go on missions for you, and, like, gather stuff, and also have tea parties, I was tempted to re-download the game purely to have a tea party with my faves. Though I don't think I'd even have any of my faves. Because they didn't exist back when I played. I played, like a month straight when it came out, and then stopped. Klee replacing Luke Skywalker is a mod. Yes, really? I want to see, Buzz. Can you put that in Toffee Cord somewhere? Video games, memes. Anywhere. Put it somewhere. I want to see that shit. Speaking of Kave, Ahitha, and Tainari are Dendro, and Sino is Electro. And one of the Dendro-Electro reactions is called Aggravate. Oh, I see. I'm learning so much. Yo, poor Sino. Yes, the teapot.
Eee, thank you, Buzz.
I want to see the teapot. I was gonna say a thing, and I forgot what it was. Oh, and there was a game that I what is it? There was this game that I discovered this morning. In short, it's like Princess Maker, but better. It's gay. There's actually, like, I read all of the achievements. I didn't care. I just, like, there's 234 achievements. And that made my brain very happy. I was like, I love collecting little things. And I'm just like, there's 234 achievements. And I was looking at, like, the endings, like, Mary, insert name here. And there's, like, 7 girl names, I swear. And I'm just like, and there's, like, from what I understand, there's polyamorous endings, too. And I'm just like, it's Princess Maker, but gay and better. And you can milk horses. Why are we milking horses? I'm concerned. I am so concerned. You can deck your teapot out like a Sims house, but I've been lazy, so mine is cringe. I want to see. I just put a big fish tank in there and have all the lesbians watching the fish. Aw, lesbian fins. That's so cute. Polly Pug, yeah, yes. There's like, it's funny because like, I guess it's like, I don't know any of the characters, but there was one where it was like, oh yeah, marry the romance ending with Margaret and Nina. And I'm like, and? Do they mean play the game twice and get Margaret and Nina's endings? Or do you mean romance them both at the same time? Because that's very important. I sure hope it's the second one, because that sounds amazing. Yo. So, from what I understand, the teapot in Genshin is a lot like the manager's room in Dead or Alive Venus Vacation. The one that I made look like a little candy land, because of course I did. Before that, it was just a tatami room with a single seesaw. That's all the context I'm giving. Abby's here, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't. No spoilers for Abby. I have one dear poly friend who I always accuse of stealing my romantic attraction, Dirty Thief, love him to bits. Aww. Yo, I have a friend that I work with that is in a happy poly relationship. I'm so happy for her. The dating sim I'm working on right now has a poly ending. Yes. There was another game, I forgot what it was, but it was like, I think it was called like my life as a teenage something. It's like this game where you like live in space, like you're a kid, and then you like live your life from a kid to an adult. And that game has poly endings, I'm pretty sure, which I think is pretty cool. I've never played Dead or Alive, so I have no idea. I've never played Dead or Alive, so I have no clue. But maybe anything. Wait, what? Anything. Anything for what? I'm confuzzled. Oh, don't say anything. And use
Buzz.
Yo, I've been live for like 40 minutes. And it still says ad starting soon. So, it might just happen at the end of the hour. I guess. I also posted the Yun Jin Star Wars mod in Discord. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna assume it's a Genshin character. And I will look at that too. I want to see the funny anime people be in Star Wars. And like, wield the lightsabers and do little backflips and be like, I have the high ground, Amber. And Amber's like, no! Bennett! Please don't hurt. I don't know why Bennett's fighting Amber. Genshin Opera Lady. I see. Oh, it is. Yeah, the traditional Chinese opera singer. She cute? Oh, that's cute. I knew there was like a rock musician. I knew that. I think Barbara's a singer too, right? She's like a little idol type, unless I was misinformed. But I didn't know it was an opera lady. That's very nice. They should all hold a music festival. I think that'd be really cute. So what do you guys... You are correct. Yay! The southern rock musician wish... Woof, ma'am. Ma'am. That's like the punk rock looking one, right? With like the... She's got like spiky like hair and stuff. Or like accessories that like look punk-esque. I didn't know she was southern. That kind of like adds layers. Barbara's a formal teen idol and now works for the church. And Xinyan is a rock star and I'm obsessed with her. They're both voiced by the same woman. She has the range. Ooh. I see. Xinyan talks like Applejack. Oh, I love that. I'm learning so much. Not sure if Texan counts as Southern. I thought that was like the textbook definition of Southern, but I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know things. Oh, Talia. I've been meaning to ask in the Genshin section about this. I recently found this out, and I keep forgetting to talk about it. Why didn't you tell me about the Cannibal Maid? Since we're playing Cannibal game today, I need to know. Why didn't you tell me about the Cannibal Maid? I found out there's a Cannibal Maid in Genshin. Hello? That's like two of my favorite things. The what? You don't know? I don't know. Is that a spoiler? I sure hope not. There's like this Cannibal Maid that like is connected to like Diluc or something. And like, what's his name? Gladio's husband. The guy with the eye patch. The guy. The one that's like Diluc's brother, but also not his brother? I'm fully caught up, so... Yeah! Her! Yeah! Cannibalism's one of your favorite things, Toffee? I mean, there's like... Oh, they're adopted brothers. I see. I'm learning. Kaya! Yes, that's his name. But yeah, there's like a side thing or whatever, but like it heavily implies that she cooks people? It's like the evidence is all there. Like I saw TikToks about it and I'm like, there's a cute maid that's eating people. That's incredible. Genshin's a great game. But yeah, that's her name. I remember because I searched for fan art like shortly after. They could ask Gladio, they'll know. Toffee Donner Party Bear. Toffee Donner Dinner Party Bear. Dinner party. I like dinner parties. Speaking of dinner, my mom's getting pizza, apparently. And I'm gonna get Hawaiian. I'm very happy about it. Donner Party was like one of the American cannibalism stories. Oh. It's like donor and dinner, because donor people usually donate their organs, but they were probably eating organs. Donor dinner party. Did I get it right? Is that what they called it that? Toffee, you don't know the Donner Party? I guess not. You should watch the puppet history on it. Can someone link it in media, please? I want to know. I feel like I legally have to know this information. It's because the family's last name was Donner. Oh. I like my reason better.
Yay! Thank you, Talia.
But yeah. Don't know when this ad's supposed to start, but I'm gonna start my game now because I want to play cannibalism game. Something smells cannibalistic in here. Hi, Toffee.
Hi, Ryan. No cannibalism here. Yet.
Toffee, honey, you can have 1,000 dinner parties. Yay! Good. Because I want to eat at least 1,000 more times. Nom, nom, nom. Hello, Basil! Let's see what Mafi made you. A beverage made with hot fudge, matcha powder, and gummy bears. It's like a tea sundae. Is that me? Is that me? I'm more of a knife girl than a gun girl. Because, like, as far as fighting games go, I mean. Why does it still say that Sunday Pancakes is playing? It is not playing anymore. Oh, well. Oh, what'd you get from Mafi? Made with ham, steamed milk, and French vanilla syrup. She almost made a cappuccino. Almost. And then she threw ham in there. Because she's unhinged. What channel did you say to put the video in? I have a media one. TV? Yeah, I have TV and movies. My bad. That is my media channel. I'm a sword person typically. In D&D, I'm a bard with magic and swords. Short swords rock. Yay. I like the little like a thief dagger kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I don't know why I said media. It's TV and movies. TV and movies, media. That one. Ham, steamed milk, steamed hams. Oh my gosh, I vaguely know about the steamed hams. If y'all don't want guns, you can give them to me. Yeah, Buzz can do the pew pew.
Whoopsie doodle. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh.
There we go. I was like, where's the game? Oh, there's no game. Okay, I put it in there. Yee, thank you, Talia. You are now able to watch Professor McNasty talk about the most famous case of cannibalism in American history. Wait, there's gaming here? Fucked up. Dang. You play video games? Not cool, Hajime. I forgot who made the joke yesterday in Abby's stream, but it made me very happy. Oh, we have friends! I forgot about the friends. Is there supposed to be music right now? Hello? I want to make sure I can hear her talking. I want to make sure I got sound. I believe that's supposed to make sound. Hello? Video game? Hello? Game? Why are you being silent? Hello? Hello? Because I can't hear anything. Bullying girl, not cool, Hajime. That's one of my, yeah, it's the funniest thing Akito ever said. Yes. Yeah, it was you. Okay. I'm reading these messages all out of order. I still need to download some of the games someone gave me keys for the other day. Ooh, what games, Buzz? Oh my god, that is definitely one of my favorite lines, like, throughout the whole series. Like, I say it so much. Buzz is very bad at playing games that aren't 4 or 5 brain rots. V3 is my favorite, but Nagito is the funniest character in the series. Yo. V3 is my favorite characters, for sure. Like, oh my gosh. I made a tier list before. I have made a tier list. I feel like it might change, because, like, I've played Summer Camp and gotten to know some of the characters more. I would definitely put Rantaro higher. But I won't get too much into it, because I do have people in here that have not played Danganronpa. So I won't say too much, but I do have characters that I would put higher. I don't think I'd have anyone I would put lower. I grew to appreciate them more with time. So, but yeah, I love everyone. Like, they're all so good. I'm confused at the lack of sound. Hello, guys. Usually he scoffs at me when I try to make him do something that he can't do. Why are they being so quiet? Hold on, I'm gonna turn the game off and back on. Whoops, that is my desktop. Hold on. Sorry, I'm not decent. Don't look. Don't looky. I'm not decent. Don't look. Did I just have the volume too low? Was that my problem? Blah, 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 blah. V3 is my least favorite game, but those characters deserve better than the shitty writing they got, so that's why I'm fixing it in my fanfic. Me! Yes, Talia. Me. I'm late, but I heard we mentioned Akechi. Yes! Yes! We did. We summoned Echo. They showed up late, but, like, they're still here. Yeah, we were talking about... Why did we mention Akechi again? Oh, yeah, because we were talking about just, like, anime names. And we were talking about how, as far as Buzz and Abby are concerned, we could just name, like, any sort of, like, out of character. Thank you, Buzz. Oh god. That's gonna be bad to have when I start playing Fatal Frame. Oh no, I just realized. Oh, that's gonna be, oh no. People are gonna use that for evil, I can tell. I'm working, so you gotta expect a delay. Eee. Yes, be careful not to get caught watching me at work. Because, like, yeah, I don't want you to get in trouble. But yeah, I'm fixing everything in my fanfic too, I think is what I was saying earlier to Talia. Oh god, I'm still recovering. His asthma laugh at the end, I love it. Yes, it reminds me of the cough at the end of Abby's laugh track, it's so good. The context was that I said Toffee could list off any name and say it's a Danganronpa character and I'd believe her. Yes, that was the context. And Akechi came up. Talia posted a screenshot of Buzz saying something about Akechi and summoning me, and I knew I had to come in here. Yo, yes. You gotta... The boy. Also, can we appreciate how I thought something was wrong with my volume and I just had it down to, like, 1? Well... I fixed it, proving it works. Are y'all aware? I love Akechi.
Echo? Echo likes Akechi?
Yo, this changes nothing, because I knew. Starting to think Echo is fond of Akechi. Possibly. More data must be gathered. I am also a friend of Akechi. Echo said I can be vice president of the Akechi fan club. Ooh, since when? You know, Akechi's like my third favorite, second favorite. I don't know. It depends on if we're counting Takemi or not. If we're only counting, like, people that you can play as, then, like, he's probably second. Because, like, yo, that boy's cool. Speaking of people who are cool, we've got our friends here. I'm gonna have them... Man, what was I doing? I have a ready pie, it seems, here. So that's good. But Toffee, there's so much you don't know yet. What do you mean? He's already cool. Does he get better? Does he get better? Because, like, I'm not sure how he can possibly get better. Sketchy Akechi. That's just fun to say. Sketchy Akechi. Yeah, we're definitely... Nothing sketchy here today. I'm definitely, Toffee Mocha Bear. I'm not a fan of sketchy things. I don't think they are good. I only like the not sketchy things. It's fitting. Yo, we have so many friends. So we have something ready here. Those are all stocked up. The floor is clean. Wait a minute. I know what's missing. Percival's not staring out the window. It's like his favorite thing to do. Other than killing and kissing his wife. And making clothes. And sounding like Batman. I think that's everything. Guess I'll have her go up here ready to take orders. We can open the shops. What did I miss? Oh, hey, Echo, Toffee, I know that's a damn lie. I've seen your Blorbo tier list. Teehee. Do you know anything about Adeline Genshin being a cannibal? What? Because I'm confused.
Oh, hello, Rebecca. Rebecca? Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello. What were you playing?
You were also playing Ravenous Devils. Yay! Yes. Yes, welcome. I'm Toffee. I like to play little, you know, simulator games and stuff. I'm just here to have a comfy, fun time. We play wholesome games here. Yo. Did you have fun with Ravenous Devils? Because I know I'm having fun. This is my second stream where I play it. I don't know how far into the game I am. I don't know how far this is considered. But, yeah. I like it. I think it's a good old fun time. I got distracted with Blorbo talk. Gotta get these people their pies. Oh yeah, you should probably put those clothes out, my dude. Yes. Now we need to make more pie. They are happy. This lady's not gonna be happy. But that's okay. How many letters have you gotten? That's a good question. Can I check now? I don't think I can check now. I think I've gotten like 3? 3? I think. I'm still working on the first target from Jay. There was this guy, and he was mean to his assistant. I forgot his name. I want to say his name was Elliot. I'm not sure if that's correct. But, yeah. And then there was this, like, sickly girl that came in, and I felt bad for her. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I should get back to work. I just really need to confirm that mention Catchy can summon me because I think it's funny. Get a lyric toffee. Eee, have a good day, Echo. I love you. They want the pies, but they don't want to grab them while I'm there. Ooh, that was a close one. She's not happy, but at least she didn't leave.
Go, Mildred, go.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a lady here. But yo, this game is very, 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 very good.
Oh?
I can take their order. Wasn't here for the first stream of this game. Are the pies like Sweeney Todd pies? Yes! Yes, this game is very, very Sweeney Todd-esque. Oh, he used to do the thing. They want hamburger with no condiment and no bun. You've made it about 30% through the game. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure how long this game was, but I didn't expect it to be, like, very, very long. Wasn't exactly sure how long, but I wasn't expecting it to be, like, that long. But yeah, Basil, the, it's a very Sweeney Todd vibe, this couple. He has a tailor shop up here. He does the old stabby stab. And then wifey makes the food with the meat downstairs. Oh! There's the ad? Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry. Sorry. I did not. See, now I know that it's about an hour in? An hour and 7 minutes? Why did I pick that up? Thank you, Buzz. I don't know if Buzz can hear
Cannibalism!
me.
I vote cannibalism!
Cannibalism! Yes, cannibalism. We are voting for cannibalism. It is the thing to vote for. Clearly it's working out well. Whoops, I forgot to put clothes up here. I wonder how many people got mad and left. Hopefully not too many. I have to get used to sound alerts in general. They all spook me. Whoa! Reputation! Why is it doing that? Hello? You okay? Okay. Guess it's just gonna do that. Toffee, why didn't you tell me you two wait, you had 2 Oreo flavors named after you too? There's 2 Oreo flavors named after me? I knew there was a toffee. What's the other one? Is it the mocha? I wanna try the mocha. If there is a mocha. Yeah, I've had the toffee ones. They're like maybe like my second or third favorite. Dark chocolate's my favorite though. You can't beat dark chocolate. There's toffee crunch and mocha caramel latte. Ooh! Yo, I want to try. I want to eat. I want. Gimme, gimme. And I'm curious as to how many letters I got. Oh, I guess 2. I guess I only got 2. Well, now I know. Yo. I want a second oven. I feel like that would help. That or more decorations. I spent it on more decorations. Ooh, I can get a second display. That could be handy too. Never mind a first oven. I just need more things to set up at the beginning of the day. Do I just fill them both at the same time with like one pie? Because that would be wild. Oh, okay, now I still have to make 2 pies. That's fine. That's valid. You can finish the game in about 7 to 8 hours. Ooh, good to know. Thank you, Rebecca. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure if I have to like put emphasis on the hecka or if it's just Rebecca.
Yes? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I forgot how long I played last time. I also did a lot of like lollygagging because I kept getting distracted with like chat and stuff. But yeah. Perhaps I can finish this game today or next time I play, depending. Yo, I'm excited. I want to know what happens. I want to kill that rude guy. He has to die. He just has to. Mr. J said so.
Pie. Gimme. Gimme pie.
Yes, yes, good. We're just doing some prep for the day. And put our friends into our nice little pile.
Da 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 da.
Good, 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 good. I'm still thinking about what Echo said about my blurbo list. I need to like get like a percentage of like how many of them are sketchy and how many of them are not sketchy. I feel like Key would have fun with those percentages.
Do, 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 do.
See, I can have up to like 4 sets of pies ready to go. And then I shouldn't have that much difficulty with the coming day. Gotta work out the sketch to non-sketch ratio, do the math, discern the stats. Yeah. Also, welcome back from ad, guys. Sorry I didn't notice it go off. It says ad starting soon. Doubt. I need to figure out how this thing, like, I need to figure out how to actually get, like, an accurate reading on when ads start. I'm still very new at this.
Toffee, math of bear. No. Please don't make me do math.
What is that? Oh, those are people outside. I thought I saw, like, smoke. But I was like, excuse me? Alright. Everyone, stations, positions, please. Awkwardly stand in the middle of the room and wait for your people to arrive. Yes, you can stare out the window all you want. Very good. See, she's not even facing the door. Hers is kind of weirder. Hurry, look busy like you're greeting people. Yeah. And then when they come through the door, you're like, hello, welcome. Yes. I still think it's a bizarre setup on how you let the people serve themselves and put the money down themselves. Like if it was like a Golden Corral situation where like they paid and then they took the thing, I guess that would make sense. But like, I don't know. I streamed in 4 sessions, about 2 hours every time, and now it's complete with all achievements. Yo, congrats! Yo. I wonder if I should go for, like, platinum. I've never platinumed a game before. I know I definitely want to get them some cool outfits. I feel like that would be fun. They deserve nice things. Corral. Golden. Yo, I haven't been to a Golden Corral in a long time. I remember I always used to take like 4 different meats though, because like I'm a fiend. I love barbecue. I love drumsticks. Oh, sorry, you have to put it on a tray first, my bad. But yeah. Also, I believe they had really good hush puppies there. Hush puppies yummy. I do love me some hush puppies. And they had nice rolls and mac and cheese. I'm looking at the Golden Corral menu. It looks yummy. Hey, share. Yeah, they have a lot of, like, good food for people who are, quote, picky eaters. Because I was pretty picky back then, and I ate a lot of stuff from there. They have a lot of what people would call kid food. Even though being, like, a picky eater is not necessarily a kid thing. But, you know what I mean. They got good variety. Nothing too weird. I like how they have, like, a dessert table. It's nummy. Oh, I forgot this lady was just on the floor. My bad. Sorry. I feel like we're doing a good job at juggling. Can make some new pies. Oh my gosh, did you know that Buzz is online, guys? Buzz is online and playing video games. The things autism does to taste buds. Is that also an autistic thing? Because I relate. At this point, I'm like 90% sure I have some form of autism. Because, like, I relate way too much to the symptoms. I'm just like, oopie doopie, oh no. Yo. I don't even mind. I just want to know. Uh-oh, she angry. Make some clothes, quick. No, pick them up, Put them over there. And, oh, yeah, take their order. Hurry, put the clothes out. Put them out and skedaddle. She wants the clothes, man. Yes, yes, Percival, you like that color. That's lovely. That's great. That's grand. Please clean the blood off the floor. Let's see. I don't think I've ever been to a Golden Corral. Maybe one day I'll drive 3 hours to the closest one. I'll assure you it's not worth it just to go to Golden Corral. I would say, like, make a day out of it. Like, go somewhere near there. And then go to Golden Corral after you're done doing, like, the thing. I would not drive 3 hours for a Golden Corral. Like, it's yummy. Don't get me wrong. But it's not worth it just for that. Oops. These people are gonna get mad and leave. No. Make them their meat. Ba-bam. Make them their meat. Put these clothes over here and then deal with the body. Autistic people can be particular about food due to autism sensory weirdness. TM. Oh. I'm learning. I'm learning the things. Some foods just make your brain scream at you, you know? I guess I'm like that with coconut. I don't know if that's like a common thing with coconut or if it's just like... Because I know a lot of people who don't like coconut. But yeah, texture bad. It's also why I don't like almonds or like any sort of nut is because I just don't like the way it feels in my mouth. Like I'll take like hazelnut flavored things, like hazelnut syrup is good and fine. But I can't eat anything like nutty. Golden Corral isn't worth it. There's this one place in the U.S. called Mission Barbecue, and it's a restaurant whose entire thing is like respect the troops TM, and I think it would be funny to eat there once. Yo, like, just go to a Cracker Barrel. I mean, go there too. But I remember I used to go to Cracker Barrel with like my friends' family growing up, and the hash browns there were like amazing. Also, yeah, the food thing is part of sensory processing disorder. I see. But that explained my distaste for green beans, because I despise green beans. So that one's the taste and the texture. Honestly, the U.S. someday, some places, y'all have a wide variety of snacks. I want to drink RC Cola again. What's RC Cola? Race car cola? Does it taste like a race car? Does it look like a race car? Does it? Is it like oil? Like they put into race cars? I don't know what RC stands for. Yo, I should probably get a second oven, huh? I don't even have enough for it. I have just barely not enough. It produces more meat. You don't say. Though it seems like we're not really running low on meat. But maybe it means you have to like grind less often? Mayhaps? SPD is part of the reason I hate tomatoes and pickles. They feel funny and I can't taste them even after, and I can taste them after I pick them off. I'm not big on raw tomatoes. I can have like cooked tomatoes, but if there's like a thick slice of tomato like in my burger, I will not be happy. I love pickles though. Pickles good. I have been to a Cracker Barrel at least because there was one around where I grew up, and the hash brown casserole is so good. Yes. Hash brown casserole. Did I just put that down? I put that down. Whoop. But yeah, only thing I miss is like I only went there for breakfast with my friend's family, and like it's mainly just the hash brown that I miss. I do be loving potatoes. Royal Crown Cola is one of those off-brand sodas that stuck around a while. I don't know if it's particularly good, just remember it being a thing like 15 or 20 years ago. I know it's still made, so I want it again. Interesting. See, I don't know anything about soda, because the carbonation, like, hurts my mouth. Like, it, like, stings and I can't have it. I know Family Guy made a joke about being parched in a desert and coming across an RC Cola vending machine and choosing to go back to the desert rather than having an RC. Dang. It's that bad, huh? My grandparents used to take me to Cracker Barrel all the time. To be honest, I do not like the food there. I've gotten sick almost every time. Oh, no. Oh, no, Talia. Yeah, like, I don't particularly remember anything else that they had there. It was just, like, generic breakfast food. I specifically only remember the casserole. So I'm just like, I don't know what that says about the establishment or like my memory or what. Man, I feel like Hildred has to do like way more work. Because whenever I'm setting up for the day, Percival always has so much time to like stare out the window. Like, yeah, he like has to kill the people, and I guess that's like more of a heavy task. But, like, as far as, like, gameplay goes, he just goes, like, well, bam! And that's it. But, like, Hildred has to make the pies and grind the meat and make more pies and take orders and restock the shelves. And all he has to do, really, is put things on the sewing machine and then put them on the mannequin. Feel like he should be able to help a little, you know? I kept thinking of Cracker Barrel as a brand of cheese. Nah, it's a restaurant. It's white people food. Because I buy Cracker Barrel cheese all the time. Oh, like it is a brand? Like for realsies? That's cool. I like learning about food from different parts of the world and stuff. I'm always fascinated by like what other people like to eat and like how like different brands like differ depending on where they come from. At least Cracker Barrel has fallen to the woke. Yes. I think, was that your server that I found that in? I found it somewhere. And then Buzz was like, no, Toffee, the woke. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. I just know potato yummy. They make mac and cheese boxes too? Ooh, yummy. I want mac and cheese. No, I'm getting pizza for dinner. No mac and cheese. Mac and cheese doesn't go well with pizza. Yeah, it's one of the two big cheese brands around here. Cracker Barrel and Black Diamond. Yo, that sounds regal as fuck. No, that sounds fancy. Black Diamond cheese. Treat yourself. Like, it sounds like something a queen would have. I think so, yes. Yeah, I think that was your server for sure. Also, the way I would run rampant in the gift shop while my family paid was what made it my favorite restaurant as a kid. Oh yeah, I used to like browsing in there. I was never young enough to where I'd like run around and be like, wee! But like, I was young enough to be like, ooh, this is a cool stuffy. Oh, it's soft. Wow, feel this plushie. It's soft. Wow, yeah, that is soft. And we would just like pass around the plushies and like look at all of the different stuff they had for sale there. Mac and cheese pizza is a thing. Is it good? Am I wrong? I'd be happy to be wrong. Cracker Barrel post made a pride and conservatives got big mad. Haha, good. Ha 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 ha. Gay good. Be mad. I'm just eating a burrito right now for breakfast, lunch, breakfast since it's my first meal, but it's also 1 p.m. That's brunch. That's just brunch. That's fine. I'm DMing you an image. Is it mac and cheese pizza? Do I get to see the pizza? Guys, I might be wrong. That looks good. See, I was just thinking of having a pizza and then mac and cheese as a side. Because usually when I think of like sides for pizza, I think of like wings. Or like garlic knots. Which, now that I think about it, is kind of weird because that's just more bread. But like, yeah, this looks good. Can you see it? It's mac and cheese pizza. It looks really good. You can't see the mac and cheese on it. You can't really see it. But it looks yummy to me. Hee-hoo. They have mac and cheese pizza sometimes at my uni's dining hall, and it's not good. Oh, shit. We have conflicting sources. Mac and cheese pizza, good. Mac and cheese pizza, not good. Oh, no. I'm gonna save up money. I think I want to get another oven. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Or maybe I'll get the gin to make people a little more patient. Can reset their patience with the gin. Actually, can I afford the gin now? The gin sounds really good. Oh, I can. See, my problem is people not being patient enough. Does it? Should I save up? Or should I get the gin? Meat grinder. Oven. I also want to expand the menu eventually. I feel like that would be cool to have more food. I'll save. I'll wait. No, I'll save. I'll wait. I'll get another oven, and then I can expand that menu. Because I want more food. I'm a meat lovers person over any other pizza, but there is this one brand of frozen pizza with 4 cheese that has blue cheese, emmental, edam, and matzo. Yummy. Ooh. I do love multiple cheeses. But they also put broccoli on the veggie pizza. I don't like my uni's pizza. Oh, yeah, no, don't put broccoli on a pizza. That is a wild place, yo. Oh, no. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna wait. Broccoli. I can only have broccoli if it's like smothered in cheese and like in a pie. That's the only way I can have broccoli. You can't make me eat it. Oh, she can like go like around the little pillar. That's cute.
Oh! Oh, thank you for the follow, Rebecca. Yay, I hope you enjoy your stay at the Cup Cafe.
I just realized I can make her like go around this little pillar. It's so funny.
She's like, la-di-da-di-da.
She's bored. This is her favorite thing to do. See, Percival likes to stare at the customers as they leave and come in. She likes to run around in circles. They're both a very silly people. They're both silly and wholesome and absolutely can never do anything wrong.
Ah! Yes, take their order. Yeah.
Oh, she's here for a fitting. Oh. Nice. Oh, you want a pie? Well, it just so happens I have one made for you. I need a corpse to... Oh, then get the corpse, my dude. Okay, she has the pie. Ooh, they're still gonna be green when we give them the pie. Heck yeah. I feel like I'm getting better at multitasking. I say moments before I lose my shit at something in chat and then don't pay attention, probably. I read a story about a girl overhearing her boyfriend of 8 years saying he never loved her, he loved a mutual friend, and she's not asking for advice on how to break up. She wants to know how to make him fall in love with her. Are you serious? That's fucked. What the hell? Well, he was just trying to get to the friend or something? Why was he dating her for 8 years? What the fuck? What the fuck? Right? That poor girl. Oh my god. I hope all the comments are saying, actually, break up. Break up, actually. My goodness gracious. If the people are giving her advice on, like, how to win him back, I'll... Very, very upsetting.
Ah! People want to order. I'm back from alert. Welcome back, Nita Bread! You. Did you know that we have an unlurk command as well? It'll say something nice to you if you unlurk.
He dated her because the friend started dating someone else, and yes, everyone is saying break up. Good. At least some people are in their right mind. Ooh, they want pie. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, okay. Make that pie. Do it. I feel like today went pretty well. I don't think anyone actually left today.
We missed you, Nita. Thank you. We love you. Bum ba da bum.
Oh my gosh, this lady's gonna want a pie just for her, isn't she? Oh my gosh. The nerve of this woman. Make me an entire pie, actually. I want my own pie. How dare. See. Oh, this one too? See, these are the people that go to Baskin Robbins 5 minutes before close. They're on vacation. They have 6 children. And all of them want sundaes, but none of them know what they want on their sundaes or what flavor they want. And they want to try all the flavors because tourists just be like that. Yo. Why do people be like that? It's these people right here. How dare. I hope you get a fitting with her husband next week. Rude of them. Bye-bye. Maybe I should get that other meat grinder. Ooh! I got mail. Letter number 3. I used to work in a museum. I swear to God, I lived in fear of tourists with kids. I lucked out with them the last time I worked there, but fear. Exactly. Yeah. Obviously, I don't work at Baskin Robbins anymore. But, like, oh my God. Them tourists. What am I talking about? I work at Disney now. That's even worse. I'm in contact with more tourists. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Working conditions are better, though. So. Is this from Jay? It is from Jay. Let's see what he has to say. My dear colleagues, as I already mentioned in a previous letter, I have been observing your steps for a long time. And to be honest, you've intrigued me even before arriving here at Hither Blue Lake. Yo, he's been stalking us. When it comes to food, there is no place unknown to me. This is how I knew you had a little shop in Merseyside where you made a lot of money. Unfortunately, something went wrong at some point along the way, and the local competition accused you of selling rat meat, damaging your business's reputation. I remember seeing the news all over the local papers, and knew it would not be long before the authorities launched an investigation. Then suddenly, a fire. I do wonder which one of you came up with that brilliant idea. Yo? Your previous shop turned to rubble. Nothing left besides ashes or two. Unrecognizable corpses wearing the owner's clothing. They thought you were dead, but I suppose by the time this all happened, you had already boarded your train. Brilliant. I must confess that I almost fell for it too. Later, a mysterious couple priding themselves in offering the best meat pies in town opened up a new shop in Southfolk. Many of my friends had said that you could even enjoy the pleasant company of the landlady, a beautiful woman. It could have all just been one big coincidence, 2 different couples in 2 different places. And there would have been nothing odd about any of it. But something did not quite add up to me. My suspicions were confirmed when the shop in... I was doing so well. My suspicions were confirmed when the shop in Southfolk closed down. You were spotted leaving in a hurry with very little luggage. Did someone uncover your secret? And here we are now at Hither Blue Lake, the same story, a foreign couple cooking delicious food. I did my research in an attempt to see things crystal clear once and for all, and as I observed you, I was not surprised to notice that not all customers who entered the shop also left. I do not blame you for your practices. After all, it is hard to find high-quality meat these days. Jay. Yo. Apologies for the Americans here, but American tourists are such a primal fear for me. Oh God. No, as an American, that's valid. Some of us are awful. I work in a clothing store in a mall right by an arcade, and I tread kids. As per my last email. Yo, this guy's been emailing us for days. Yo. This guy's a big fan. As an American, I also fear Americans. Your hand shaking. If they rebuild a museum again and I work there again, if I ever see a cowboy hat approaching it, I'm diving into the sea. Oh my gosh.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
Am I spooking you?
Y'all.
Spooky, spooky. Spooky, scary. Yo, I might end up needing more meat after all. Think I should invest in that grinder? Perhaps I should invest in that grinder. I believe the upgrade gives more meat. Produces more mincemeat. Yep. We're gonna need that. Ooh. I can get the second oven too. Ooh. Ah! Though, like, the problem is that she doesn't, like, work fast enough. Because I'm always using one oven at a time anyway. I haven't even unlocked the greenhouse yet. I wonder if I should save my money until I get the greenhouse. I might need stuff in there. I mean, I got... What did I get just now? The meat grinder? Yeah. I should probably wait. Because I would love to expand the menu, but I feel like with only one oven, that would probably be a bad idea. The only good cowpokes are the New Vegas ones and the cowgirl from Hive Swap Friend Sim. There's a cowgirl in Hive Swap. See, I'm so out of the loop when it comes to Homestuck and stuff. All I know is that there's like a katana collecting like weeaboo man, and I think he's pretty funny. He's the kind of guy who's like, subs or dubs, and yes, it matters. And I'm just like, oh boy. Oh, this guy seems like a hoot. There's a very pretty bronze blood rancher in Friend Sim. Oh. Is a pretty rancher. Yo, I can't wait to be a rancher in 2 weeks. Hey guys, did you know the Harvest Moon remake comes out in 2 weeks? I did. I'm very excited. It's like my childhood. I'm super psyched. Toffee, I must let you know. Uh-oh. Nutty's enthralled by your stream.
Nutty likes my stream. Oh, thank you, Nutty. I love you. Daw.
Toffee, shall I deem MU the pretty rancher? Yeah, you can deem MU the pretty rancher.
Eee, Nutty good. Yes, tell Nutty that we all love her very much. A very good kibby.
And Percival has been staring out the window for the past 4 hours. I think we're finally ready to open. Yeah, it smells so good. I wonder if I should get a third workstation. I'm just really into the whole prep. Like, if I prep a burger and 2 pies, I should be good, right? What is this? I don't have a tray to clean. When do I have to clean trays? Oh, I guess maybe if I, like, make, like, a burger and then nobody wants a burger, I need to make, like, another pie or something. Maybe, perhaps? I wonder if I should buy that third tray now. I did get the the meat grinder. I know the workbench is only $20. Ah, I'll wait. I'll wait. I have a feeling I should wait. I want to see what the greenhouse has to offer me before I start, like, buying more stuff.
She meows, she responses. Nutty!
Aw. I think Zuza wants me to go to bed. She jumped on my desk, which is something she usually does when she wants something from me. Oh, tell Zuza I said hi and that I love her too. Usually it's food or go bed so I can snuggle with you. What if you snuggle with Zuza and then not go bed? Unless you're tired, then yes, go bed. I love Facebook group suggestions. They're so funny. This post is so relatable. I'm gonna show it to my therapist. Oh my gosh. That's the name of the group, that whole sentence. This funny. Okay. I think I'm ready. I'm ready for the day. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna get so much done. Nutty's cheering me on. That's such a long name for a group title. Yo, I need more clothes and meat. I need more pebbles. Like, damn, Facebook knew to call me out like that. Oh my gosh. Yo. You wanna buy a thing? Yeah, it's pretty, huh? Yeah. Yeah, happy. Pie? Yeah, go get that pie. Go get that pie, girl. Go get that pie. See, I didn't want to waste anything. That's why I didn't fully stock it. Because, like, if there's, like, 4 there and you restock it, then, like, you don't get 7 because it can only hold, like, 6. So, you don't, like, gain. You lose a pie is what I'm saying. Ah! What do you want? Well, she was gliding for a second there. I don't know if anyone else saw that. She was like, oh, woohoo! Sweet! Swish! I am gonna be the most focused I have ever been in my whole life. I'm going to do so well. I'm gonna make these people their hamburgers. I'm not gonna get distracted, and it's gonna be amazing. And and people can be like, wow, whoa, Toffee, you're good at managing 2 businesses at once. How do you do that? And I'll be like, I got skills. What do you mean? Like, that's all I gotta say is I got the skills. I'm confident and proud in those skills. Oh, I wanted it to be green. I wanted more money. It's fine. It's good. Uh-oh. I need more pie. I need to get more pie. Put your pie on the thingamabobber. Yes, make the clothes. Uh-huh. Yes, put the pie over there. Yes, fitting. Yes, and then you go downstairs and you put the person in the grinder. People like grinder. It's fine. They like grinder. People sign up for it all the time. And you put it there. And you do the yes. Good. How many does that make? How many did it make before? 2? Oh, whoops. Whoops. I think it made 2 servings of meat before. So, I guess it gave me 1 more now that I upgraded it. I believe. I think. Yes. Yo, nobody left in a fit of rage. What an amazing work day. That's the goal, for no one to leave in a fit of rage. Amazing. Oh my gosh, people are sitting down. Oh no. Okay, put the clothes back then. Oh god. Final stretch, let's go. What do they want? What do they want to eat? She was floating. Okay, last clients. Good, good, good. These are my last people. Just put the flour with the meat and make a pie for these people. Very, very good. A little stabby stab, as you do. We'll throw some clothes onto the sewing machine. Yay! I'm so proud of Percival and Hildred. They've come such a long way. You know, apparently they've had like a series of businesses before this. I like how I'm uncovering the lore.
Hooray! Blum blum blum.
Did I? Oh, I didn't put it on the machine yet. Oh, wait, no, I did. I gotta put it on the mannequin. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it.
Mm. Let's go.
And we'll make more clothes. Yeah, it seems like both of them were pretty busy today. Ooh! Cutscene time! Oh, we got this motherfucker. This is the guy we want dead. Because he's mean. It's about time. I'm going inside. You wait for me here. So mean! Don't try to run away. Run away? Is he not being paid? People are disappearing in this neighborhood. If I were you, I wouldn't stray too far. All right, Mr. Elliot. I'll wait right here for you. Elliot. Ah. See, Batman's admiring his whole good pair of scissors. Welcome back, Mr. Elliot. I've been waiting for you. Hello, Percival. Please take your place in front of the mirror. I like people who don't waste my time. We also like people who don't waste our time. People are disappearing. I wonder why. I'm leaving in a few days, my friend. This time I'm heading to a dangerous place full of wild beasts. I will need my best rifle. They could pounce on me before I even notice. Ravenous and wonderful creature. Ravenous! The Ravenous Devils. That's the name of that's the game we're playing. I prefer them hanging over my fireplace, though. I'm sure you understand my meaning, Percival. Yes, I understand. I'm not an idiot. I always used to hunt for a living, but I don't like rifles. I prefer to wait for my prey to fall into my traps. Like flies in a spider web. And then stab them to death. I would have never guessed. I thought you had always worked as a tailor. This is something that I would usually keep to myself, though it seems secrets don't remain such for long in the city. By the way, maybe you happen to know someone who goes by the Monica of Mr. J, since you are such a well-known figure in town. That's an obvious question. My reputation precedes me wherever I go. Of course I know some people whose names start with a J. But the list would run many pages. You said it correctly that time. Moniker? Like Monica, but like as a nickname? Doki doki. Teehee. It is, in fact, like saying the name Monica, but with an R. Oh my gosh. Isn't that what Isn't that what Hiro calls Monica in Ultimate Summer Camp? Oh wait, no, I think it's Monikers. Like with an S. I'm pretty sure. I love his nickname so much. Think about it. Someone who hates you. I don't think he would know that he hates him. Or who you don't get along with. I'm a beloved person, Percival. Doubt. I don't like you. You're bothering me with this story. Might someone want you dead for any reason? Enough of this nonsense. It was a mistake to come to this dump. As always, good manners get you nowhere. Luckily, I find you annoying as hell. Hell yeah, let's go. Bam! Yeah, fuck this guy. Oh shit. Oh, he got a good punch in. No, he struck. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh, he ain't taking that shit. He was really getting on my nerves. Hell yeah, he was getting on my nerves too. Get his ass, yeah! Oh my god, that was awesome. We shouldn't have come here. This so-called Mr. J better have a good reward for us. Fuck him up! Yeah, fuck him up! Now I need to find a place to hide this bastard's corpse. Hell yeah. A cold one. Yeah, crack open a cold one with the... Oh my god. Am I allowed to show this? Oh my god. The flesh will be better preserved here. Goodness gracious. You didn't have to, like, put him up. Bah! Hey, kiddo! Hi! I still can't tell if he's a kid or just, like, a really short guy. Hydrate, posture, and stretch.
Oh, thank you, Basil.
He's hanging out up there. Aw.
I'll do a big stretchy. Everyone do big stretchy. And sit up straight.
I don't have my water with me, but I still have my drink. Mmm.
Mmm. Yummy.
Mmm. Well, make sure I don't have any chocolate in my teeth. Uh-oh. So what happens now? What are you doing here? Good morning, sir. Sorry to bother you. Do you happen to know where Mr. Elliot has gone? He told me to wait outside. But I went inside the pub downstairs for a moment. There was a great smell coming from there, and I was rather hungry. Then the good lady gave me a pie. It was really delicious. But I don't have any money on me. So, I was looking for Mr. Elliot, but I can't find him. Has he left the shop already? Yes, several minutes ago. Oh, really? Did he mention anything about where he was going? I can't pay for the pie otherwise. He didn't tell me anything. BRB, you gotta hang the laundry. Never mind. No? Yes, no? No more laundry. I'm sure he will come back to get you, kid. Okay, so I guess he's supposed to be like a younger, like a kid. I think maybe like 13, 14. It's hard to tell because I don't know how tall this guy is. Don't worry about the pie. Let's just say it's on the house this time. Oh, thank you, mister. You're such a kind man. See, we're the good guys. I don't think Mr. Elliot is coming back, though. He's probably angry because I disobeyed him. He bought me and I can't be replaced. He bought him? I guess it is around that time period, huh? Aw, this poor kid. Well, then find yourself another job. You won't last long without any money in this city. Not everyone is as generous as I am. Can I help here? I'm a fast learner. Yo, are we adopting a son? Are we adopting a son? Oh, it's not done yet. I thought you were just like, actually, no, fuck my laundry. I'm not doing it. Yeah, that dickhead deserved to die. Yes, exactly. Yo, are we gonna adopt this poor kid? I'll think about it, kid. I'll get back to you. Thank you very much. He walks so slow.
Bye.
But like slower. Children may need a little help in the pub. Do I get my waiter? Do I get a waiter? Because I would love some help in the pub. Holy shit. No, tell him to come back. I need help now. No. I need help. I need someone to take the orders. Oh my gosh, I should get a second oven. My gosh, my little son, he's gonna need an oven of his own. Oh my gosh. Yo. Yo. Wait, do I, Oh, wait, no, I want the third workbench. That's what I wanted. Nice. Yo. Yo. I'm excited. I want this cute little family to... I have to... I have to hire him? I thought he would just come back later. No! I'm $1 short. Yo. At least I'd be paying him. Poor kid. Damn it! I'm so stupid. I need $1 more. I don't want a third workstation. I want a son. Just like Sweeney Todd. But father, when can I have an oven of my own? Damn it. Please, sir, can I have $1? Please, can I have $1? I want $1. I'm so stupid. I spent $20 on more plates and little cute mats to put my plates on in my bloody kitchen. I want my son. I thought it was like a story thing. I thought he would just come back. I'm an idiot. Ah! Yo, do I get like a gardener? Do I get like a gardener friend that does the gardening? How does the greenhouse work? Man. I'm upsetty spaghetti. I'm so dumb. Well, at least I can prep more pies. I guess that's cool. I literally just need $1 or €1 or whatever this is. I don't know money symbols. I made a clip. It's in the Discord. Thank you, Nita. I said a lot of things in the past like couple of minutes. God, what did you? What did I do? Oh. Oh no, I'm scared. I still gotta... I want to make a TikTok out of the Abraham Dickin' Down clip. I just gotta figure out how to, like, edit it together in a way. I think I want to get, like, more moments with, like... I want to get, like, the moment we meet him and, like, some of the date itself, like, in the clip. Like, kind of, like, cut around just a little bit. I feel like that'd be funny. Just like the story of Abraham Dickin' Down. Meat bucks. Meat bucks. Is that what they're called in this game? Meat bucks. I need to get my swag bucks. My V bucks. Can't believe V has her own currency in Fortnite. Yo. I want my own currency. I think that'd be cool. Wait, no, I do have a currency. It's the toffee bars. Wow. I have my own economy. Wow. So cool. Yay. I'm gonna prep 2 pies and a hamburger. 2 pies and a hamburger I think is good. Just in case someone orders a hamburger and they're like, hello, yes, I would like a hamburger. And I'll be like, oh yes, here you go, here is your hamburger. I made it 3 hours ago. And they'll be like, wow, thank you so much, Hildred. You always know just what to give us. That is so nice of you. And she'll be like, oh, think nothing of it. And I'm only here to please. And it's like, wow, cool. So when you get in that second oven, and she's like, I don't think that's any of your concern. And then they'll be like, yeah, we know you only have 1 oven, but like they somehow don't know that the food they're eating is made of people, but they know about the like 1 oven thing. Word travels fast, of course. But yeah. See, in moments like this where I'm just sitting here, it would be nice to have a second oven. But I'm gonna hire my boy first. It's the family business, but like I feel like he should still get allowance and stuff. It's kind of like when you get money for doing chores when you're a kid, where it's like, yeah, you gotta clean your bathroom and do some sweeping and the dishes and the laundry, and then you can get some money. And I'll be like, okay, thank you. Did anyone else get paid for chores when they were younger? I got paid like $5 to do my chores. I would love to get paid $5 to do my chores now. I feel like that'd be neato. I should be putting more stuff on the sewing machine. Okay, so that's all good. That's all ready to go. Yeah. Good, good, good. And somehow it's gonna stay hot until I need it. Oh yeah, I don't have anywhere to put it, so I guess I'll just leave it there. Cool, 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 cool. Look out the window. And wait by the door. Okay, we're ready to open. If I try to spend my money on something stupid, please remind me that I want to adopt my boy. If I'm just like, next turn I completely forget, I go on some tangent, I'm like, oh, I want to get into your oven, you guys better slap me. I want my family to grow. Perfect. He bought a nice frilly shirt for himself. It'll look very nice on him. The color suits him. Yay! They're grabbing doll paws. Pie. Everything's going amazingly. Very smooth, swimmingly even. Let's go. Phew. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we can start making more pie downstairs. Very good. Mm-hmm. Oh, oops. It's very good, very good. And restock the display. Mm-hmm. I'll put that on there. Uh-huh. A stabby stab. Very good. Goodness. These people eating up these pies. It's already time to restock again. Whoop, and there's a body on the floor. 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 Okay, pick you up. Oh. Well, Well, let me just put that there, just in case they want a pie. That way I'll have one ready. Please want hamburger. Ah! Dang it. I made this hamburger and no one wants it. I'm gonna have to serve it tomorrow. It's not gonna be good by then. People are gonna get sicky. There we go. At least that's the last clients for today, so I don't have to make another pie. I mean, I can prep it for tomorrow if I want. I gotta get some more meat. Yeah. Oh, this bitch. Baskin Robbins ass motherfucker. Oh, I want 5 sundaes. I know it's 11:55, but I want 3 sundaes. Mean. This poor lady going as fast as she can. Making one pie specifically for you, Martha. Upsetty spaghetti. Fuck you, Martha. So I got this. Oh god, I just realized the man is up here. Elliot's just decoration now. He's just up here. Oh no! Why did nobody tell me? He's just up there. Oh god. Like, we got more mail? Oh god. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, here's our friend Mr. J. Just some attic decor. Nothing to see here. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a mannequin. We have lots of those. We own a tailor shop. It's just a mannequin. Let's see what Mr. J has to say. I'm so happy you managed to kill him. I must confess that I was tempted to join you immediately. I must confess that I was tempted to join you immediately to enjoy the dish. Then I held back, thinking the banquet would be just perfect with all the victims. I'm sure that this waiting of mine will be rewarded. My father used to say that patience is a fundamental virtue. I never thought I would agree with him. That old bastard was never a good father to me. This guy's just trauma dumping in this letter.
He's like, hey, I stalked you for a bit. Mind if I just, troband him for a while? He used to leave me alone with our servants, only showering me with useless gifts, when all I really needed was him. When he died, I inherited his vast fortune, and I spent his money diligently. My dear friends, you would have been guests of honor at all of my parties, reveling with the richest people in town, delicious food, women, and music. He already has a woman. He is fine with his Hildred. Thank you very much. Unless, well, he says both, right? My dear friends. Yeah, he wanted both of them. Maybe they're bi and looking for a third, and they would have had all of the women they both wanted. That could be what he means. He's been stalking them for a while. He would know if they're bi by now. Ah, the good old days. That was a long time ago, though. I was just a boy. Now my taste for celebration has quieted. I can't read. Has quieted. It's a good thing to realize it when the time. It's a good thing to realize when it is time to calm down. Jay. P.S. How does it feel to take someone's life? It must be terrible. I would never be able to do such a thing. Who is this guy? What if it's Mr. J, the cat from Tumblr? There's a cat on Tumblr named Mr. J. It's funny, I've been adding the Mr. because, like, I've been thinking of Percival as Batman. And I'm like, well, if Percival sounds like Batman, this guy is J. He must be Mr. J. Like the Joker. So I'm just like, I keep adding the Mr. like subconsciously. His name's just Jay. Someone earlier implied his name was Jack. That sickly girl saying, oh, what Jack said, it was true. So I'm guessing his name's Jack? Unless that's just a coincidence, but I don't see why it would be. Stray Cat Jay on Tumblr? I don't know. He's great. I don't know who that is. Is it an actual cat? Or is it like just someone who's called Stray Cat Jay? I don't know. I gotta adopt my son. Hire an attendant that will serve your clients. Yeah, give me my son. Yay, we hired him. Yo, I am so happy. I have $30. I got $30. Should I get a... No, I don't have enough for another oven. Should I be silly and buy clothes? What if I bought clothes? I have enough to get both of them new outfits. We can get Hildred bangs. And a cat? Is the cat part of it? Do we get the cat? Or is it just like a fun picture? I think it's just a fun picture. I don't think we get a cat. I want to get her this, like, this smoking fancy dress. But, like... Should I get Percival a new vest? He has, like, a sweater vest or something on here. We could get him a tux if we save up, though. Or we can get him one of those little Miles Edgeworth frilly things. What are they called? Ace Attorney fans, what are they called? The things. The little fancy frilly things that men wear. Ascot? No. Cravat. Thank you. Thank you, Buzz. He's a kitty that looks like a toasted marshmallow. It's an actual cat. Wait, I want to see the cat. I want to see the cat. Is this the man behind the letters? This man right here. He's the one sending the letters. Nah, I'd let him. It's fine. If that cat wants to eat people, who am I to say no? The count is run by Landlady, his owner. Oh, I see. Hildred bangs? I hope she does. Something tells me these two fuck. Like, I mean, they just seem like they do. They seem like they fuck. Should I... See, what I could do is I could get each of them a $15 outfit. Because I feel like if one gets an outfit, the other should. where I can save up and I can get them like this one's pretty cute too. I really like this one. I like them all, honestly. Hildred looks good in anything. And then like I could like see, I like the idea of him getting like a nice little sweater vest and looking even more like innocent and whatnot. But like also he looks cool in a tux. And also, but like fancy boy. Little fancy boy with the cravat. I'm not buying the skeleton. I'm sorry. I'm not going to. That's very expensive. I need upgrades. So I'm just like, do I get these outfits for them, or do I save up and get something more like, so more like this, because that one looks really nice too. I don't know. This is my favorite stray cat post.
Hola?
I mean, it's meat. Oh no, not the kitty. Ah. Unless that's not what you meant.
Oh?
I'm annoyed by my landlady. Well, I'll step on her later. Nearly identical. What's this? An isopod? The peaceful life of isopod. Oh my gosh, it's cute. I think I'm gonna get them new outfits, but like the $15 ones. New outfits for our favorite couple. Oh? Oh, we're hiring our boy! Hi, nice to meet you. What? You met him yesterday. You met him yesterday. You gave him a pie. Right? What? Okay. Percival told me about you. Hi. Yes, my name is Joshua. Aw, Joshua! Our little boy. I was Elliot's assistant, but I don't work for him anymore. He disappeared. I don't know where he's gone. People come and go all the time. The kind Mr. Percival told me that I could work here last time. Yes, I need a helping hand here in the pub. You'll be paid really well if you follow my instructions carefully. I'll do anything you ask, ma'am. Come with me. I'll explain everything to you. Is he gonna be upset he's spaghetti? Is he gonna run? This is the expositor. Clients will take what they desire from it. You just need to put every meal I deliver you on here. Fine. I'll send you your meals using the dumbwaiter back there. It's pretty easy, right? Oh, he's just gonna work up here. Oh? It's the sun boy. Gay. Hi, Vicky! I'm leaving for work. Just wanted to say hi. Love you. Have a good stream.
Eee! Have a good day, Vicky. You're gay. Thank you for popping in. I love you.
Yes, I understood. You also need to remember to take orders from tables. I'll cook what they want to eat. I'll send you everything. So now I don't have to like go up and down the stairs constantly and like have her do her little run, and because it takes a long time to go upstairs and downstairs, and oh, this is good. This is good. It's true, I'm gay. I'm reading Toffee fanfic. You're reading Toffee fanfic?
Please tell me what you think later. I like hearing my friends' input and stuff. Yee! I'm so happy. Yay, yay, yay.
I'm curious as to where you are and what you think. I know I gave your girl a couple scenes that were pretty good, in my opinion. In case you're really busy, prioritize clients at tables. They are worth more money to us. It's like she's telling me, the player, like, hey, focus on tables. And I'm like,
Oh. Okay.
I still have yet to read the Toffee fanfic. Yo, like, take your time. Like, you don't have to read it, but, like, if you do plan on reading it, like, I'm very grateful. I still gotta finish it. I was working on it pretty, like, diligently yesterday when I was at work. Like, I was writing some notes, and I was, like, on my lunch break, like, putting the notes into my phone that I was writing on receipts and stuff, and I'm just like, boys be kissing. You know, like, I'm not gonna spoil it, obviously, because you haven't read it yet, but, like, things are getting spicy in multiple ways. There's no explicit material, just a lot of implied shit. But yeah, very happy with where it's going. I have, like, everything, like plotted out. I just have to, like, convert it into, like, narration and dialogue. But I know how it ends. And I think that's progress. That's good. I'd say there's probably, like, a good maybe 3-4 chapters left. Not including the one I'm writing. So maybe, like, 4 chapters left. Mayhaps. Maybe more. But yeah. Point is, I'm almost done. And I'm happy. And I'm proud of myself. Alright. I'm really fast, Hildred. I can handle this. Last but not least, the gin. Hey, we didn't purchase the gin upgrade yet. That's not canon. We haven't purchased that yet. I would like to buy a barrel for that for the clients in the future. Oh, they keep track. They acknowledge that I haven't bought it yet. Oh shit, never mind. We can serve the clients at tables when they start to get bored. Yo, would that dialogue be different if I had already bought it? Because I like that attention to detail. So that I have more time to get everything done. That's it. Okay, I can manage this. Do you need any help in the kitchen? Such a good boy. No, Joshua. Don't go into the kitchen. He doesn't have to know. I was forgetting the golden rule. I forbid you to come into the kitchen. Keep that in mind, or I'll fire you. Oh, don't worry. I won't come down. Perfect. I like you. Oh my gosh. Yo. He's not in on the family secret. He just works for the family business. Don't go into the kitchen or the attic, please, child. Joshua, no, don't go, don't. Just stay on this floor. Everything's nice and happy and sweet on this floor. We'll do great work together. I'm sure about it. Oh, such a good boy. I just love... I love the whiplash of, like, this is your new job. This is this, that's that, that's how everything works. It'll be great working with you. I like you very much. And he's like, okay. And then she goes downstairs and it looks like this. Oh god, that was good. That tickled me. That was good. Maybe my life is getting a little easier after all. Yes, a helping hand. I was saying that we need some extra hands around here. The pub is more work than the tailor shop. Yes, stabbing people is a lot of work, but like, in a way, she's kind of hiding the body. She's, like, doing the hardest part of a murder, which is hiding the body and disposing of it. Sure, she disposed it into meat, but like, I don't know. See, our boy is like strong enough to oh, look at his little suspenders. Aw. Wait, is that suspenders or measuring tape? That might be measuring tape. Because he's a tailor. But still, look at his little vest. Aw. And I didn't get to fully appreciate her outfit either. She has like a cute little bandana. Aw. She got bangs. Our girl got bangs. Yo. Oh, look at him behind the counter. He's so small. Aw. Well, shit. Let's test this out. Let's make a pie and give it to our boy. Our sweet baby boy. I've only had Joshua for about 5 minutes, but if something were to happen to him, I would kill everyone in this establishment. And then I would stay alive because I want these two to be happy. And by me, I mean her. I'm not involved. Okay, so how does this work? She just puts it here. Puts it there and it go up. Oh, and then he just puts it there for us? Oh, that is lovely. Oh, that's so good. And when people come in to like order stuff, he'll just automatically do that, won't he? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so much better. Oh, this feels good. Oh my gosh, we're getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. Ah! Yo, I'm excited. I'm excited. I am delighted. Yo. We have a son. Yo. They got a boy. I like how this hamburger's still steaming even though I made it yesterday. That's fine. I don't think these two really care too much about health regulations. It's fine. If it makes someone sicky, it makes someone sicky. That's fine. That's okay. I wonder who our next target's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be like a theme where all the targets are assholes. And then even though we're the ones killing people, we're still like the good guys in a way. Even though the people we're killing are also like regular good people as well. Oh well, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I think we should be ready to open up shop. Oh, we got another letter. Oh. I got another letter. Is it about our next target? I remember very clearly the moment this idea formed in my head. The balcony outside in my bedroom offers a spectacular view. When the fog fades, you can clearly see the city cemetery. Are we just his personal diary now? He's like blogging to us. Who is this man? I feel like he would have been good if he was born in like the era of Instagram and whatnot. I feel like this guy would have done fine. Like, he's a poet or something. He likes writing stories. I don't know. I think he just likes to write and talk. One day I sat staring at it until dusk. I could not sleep at all that night. All I could think about was that meat going to waste in such hard and desperate times. It is a shame to leave all of that good food to the hungry worms in the ground below. Fuck you, worms. It's my human meat. Get out of here. Bam, bam. I'm kidding. I like worms. If you guys were worms, I would still love you. So, yeah. But this guy doesn't seem like he likes worms. He's like, no. My human meat. Mine. As I read through biology books, I found out that in nature, many animal species eat their own. Apparently, only human beings are used to depriving themselves of this habit. Intrigued by this idea, I decided to taste human flesh, but procuring a corpse was no mean feat. First, I visited the city hospital. The doctors have a glut of corpses to study and analyze at the moment. I requested a body from an acquaintance of mine, but he refused even after my attempt to grease his palm. It was much simpler to convince the gravedigger, though. I managed to secure a homeless man whose disappearance no one would have noticed. I cooked his body in my kitchen, and ever since I tasted that flesh, I came to understand that I could not help but long for more. Later, however, people started to get suspicious, so to my regret, I decided to stop. Now you are here. What a blessing! I sincerely trust that the banquet will live up to my expectations. Bro, if you eat everybody at once, you're just gonna get a tummy ache. I feel like you shouldn't be saving the bodies. You should just eat them one by one. You know, just make it last longer over the corpse? Over the corpse? Over the course? Over the course of several months. Over the corpse of several months. I think it's just because the game wants me to have all the people up in my attic. Like little, statues or something. Also, where does the greenhouse go? Is that supposed to be here? Is that supposed to go up here? But yeah. Guess we're opening shop now. I don't have enough for any more upgrades.
Let's go.
Yo, I no longer have to go out upstairs or anything. I can just, chill down here in my kitchen.
Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, people. Hello. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. This business is practically running itself. Amazing. His voice lines crack me up. I like this color. Oh, look at him, this little jog. Oh, such a polite boy. He bows and everything. He's just like, yeah, how may I take your order? Aw. And he just runs back to the counter. He does a little jog. Oh, look at him with the tray. He's so small. Look at my boy. Oh my gosh, this is so much more efficient. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. Look at this happy family. Oh, whoops, there's a body on the floor. I got distracted. I love our new addition to our home. Oh, so I'm gonna buy a pie. Yeah, restock that shit. Let's go. Yeah. The boy's so tiny, right? I love Joshua. He's so little.
Let's go. Yay. Ooh. New clothes, new clothes. Make another pie. Yo. Yo. Yeah, you like that one? Yeah, it's pretty, huh? Oh my gosh, I was about to go down and have her take the order. But my boy's already on it. He's like, don't worry, I got this. Aww.
That's his mom. I don't care what the narrative says. They adopted him. He is a good boy. Yeah. Hold on, lady. I'll get right with you. I'm just gonna put these clothes on the mannequin first. Okay, now we clean up the body. Make some more pies. Let's go. Oh, he's still holding the body. Whoop. Hello. Send up more pies. Bah! Yo! Our reputation. I wonder if this is like our progress. Like if it's measured by, if like the story is measured by reputation or by how many days I've been in the restaurant. It's hard to tell. Can I get clothes for my son? Dang. I can redesign like the walls and stuff, but like, I don't know. They all look similar-ish to me. I don't think it's worth it. I'm considering getting them more clothes once I start to get more money that I know what to do with. I want to give a nice tux and like her a pretty dress. Like, look at that. That's really nice. Nice and classy. But for now, I think my next upgrade will probably be the oven. And then I'll start expanding the menu because I'm very curious about what's down here. Also, there's still more stuff I haven't unlocked. More oven speed? I don't know. There's so many things. Whew. Ooh, gin barrel. I want to invest in that too. Ah, there's so many things. So many things to work on. Probably gonna work on that second oven. I feel like if I have like 3 ovens to work with and I only have 1, I probably should eventually get at least 2 ovens. Yeah, because it's 1 out of 3. No more standing around waiting for things to be done. I can have 2 different ovens going on at different times, so I can be like, fume, 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 fume. Ba, 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 ba. Good, 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 good. Yay! Ooh. Put this here. What? Oh, that one goes here. Sorry. And this goes in the oven. And this can go here. Put this here. I love their new outfits so much. They're so cute. Oops, I accidentally put 3 pies. Oh, well, that should be fine. If someone orders a hamburger, I'm sure I'll have to restock the pies by then. So, I think that works out. I guess that's like the perks of not upgrading the menu, the menu right away. Cause like, I mean, what else are they gonna order besides the hamburger and the pie? Let's see. So we got these 2 dressed. It's funny. I think I could have up to 3 mannequins, but I haven't felt the need to have more than 2. I could have 4 mannequins. When do things start getting more hectic upstairs? I can't help but wonder. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to get some water and whatnot. Go to the rest room. So yeah, I'll be back. I encourage other people to get a snack or to get some water and whatnot. But yeah, I'll be right back. You guys can enjoy the Spotify. Boop.
Hello. I have returned with water. Water. Oh, righty. I think I'm ready to start the day. Hydration, woo! Yee! Hydration, woo indeed. Water good. I think it's nummy. Oh my gosh, I forgot to have Percival stand out the window. Oh no! Hurry, you gotta watch people. You need to intimidate them so that they walk into the store. These are not real business tips. Yo. Things are gonna be so much easier when I have like 4 mannequins. Oh, go, 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 go. You have an appointment. You have an appointment. Bam. Yeah. Ooh, we got pipples. Oh. Cool. I can restock those. And I can free up this space for a hamburger if need be. Yeah, hamburger. There we go. Good, 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 good. Things are going swimmingly. Good, 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 good. Go, 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 go. We gotta dress these mannequins. Aw. Look at our boy. He's doing his best. He's faster than Hildred too, I think. Cause she kind of just does like a fast walk, but he actually does like a little jog. Oops, I forgot to dress this mannequin. Silly me. Let me put this here. Oh, we can restock the pies. Very good, very good, very good. Can I mop before I clean up the body? That doesn't seem productive. It would just get the floor all bloody again, wouldn't it? Didn't realize that was an option. Ah! I always forget to have him put the body in the chute. My bad. Ooh. Ah! I need a hamburger. I need a hamburger. Oh no. I need a hamburger. Hamburger. They're gonna get angry. Please, please. Hildred's a very busy woman. Oh god, restock the pies. Hurry. Bam. More pies. More pies. Oh shit, hamburger done. Hurry.
Hurry! Hurry! Yes, Percival, there is blood everywhere. You are so right. Okay, at least they didn't leave. I have plenty of clothes now. And we're doing pretty well for ourselves here. Oh, whoops. Nope. I meant to get more meat. More meat. Yes, 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 yes.
Woohoo! Yay! Let's see.
Goodness, what sort of mannequins? Or no, not mannequins. I want to get a new oven. That's what I wanted.
Oven. Yay!
Good. And the next step after the oven is expanding the menu. Because more food, good. More food, very good. More tables means more income. Because that means more people, yeah? And get another display. Ooh, but the gin barrels would be very nice too. I don't even know what's going on with the greenhouse yet. Oh wait, unlock tomatoes and their place in the garden. Do I have to unlock the tomatoes to unlock the greenhouse? Is that how that works? Ah! Yo. Maybe I should go for the tomatoes to get a greenhouse. That could be fun.
So many things to upgrade. Ah!
Let's see. So I guess I'll make some pies. And maybe like one hamburger? Just in case someone wants a hamburger? Mayhaps. Yes. Yo.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Yo, I'm gonna have to get used to having two ovens. Yo. Very happy with this. This is good. I can't imagine getting to the point where I would need 3 ovens. I'm a little scared. Only a little. I'm very excited to see who our next victim will be. I want story. I want lore. I want more of Hildred and Percival's little banters and whatnot. I feel like that's everything for now. Alright, time to open the shops! I can't imagine getting up to 10 clothing just sitting there as well. Like, I always take them so fast. Whew. I'm curious as to when I'll finish this. Maybe like by the 3rd stream? Because apparently when we started, I was 30% through the game. Oop, gotta make more pie. More pies, more pies. Joshua's little run. Oh, they want pie. I mean, if I was going to a restaurant that was known for meat pie, I'd probably want to get the pie too. I can't imagine wanting to order a hamburger that is just the hamburger. You know, like I want my bread and my cheese and my toppings. Oops. I've been neglecting the tailor shop again. Mm-hmm. Clean, clean, clean. Oh, wait. We already have some clues made. Don't worry, I have clothes right here. I got clothes for you to buy. Don't worry about it. Nobody has wanted a hamburger today. Very disappointed. Yeah. Put some new stuff on the sewing machine. And then have this guy come in for his appointment. Yes. Ah! Is that the hamburger? Do you want the hamburger? Yeah! There's our hamburger person. Yay! Yeah, and you give him your pie. Woo! I love games like this so much, where you just like run little businesses in towns and stuff. Just keeping busy. Very, very nice. Whoop! Nope. Hildred, put that down. Put it down. We want more pie. More clothes. Yeah, I agree. It does smell good. Whoa, they wiped me out. Jesus. Bam. Holy shit. We're down to our last clients. Very good. Wow. Okay. I have 61. I could get tomatoes. What would tomatoes do? Would people just order tomatoes? Or is it like a side dish? Am I ready for more things on my menu? Am I ready? I think I might be. I want the greenhouse. Guys, would it be a bad idea for me to spend all of my money? Should I spend all of my money?
What? Oh! Thank you, PK.
Why didn't I get a notification for that? I'm supposed to get a notification for that.
Well, thank you, PK. I appreciate the biddies.
There's supposed to be a text-to-speech. My screen lit up?
What? There's supposed to be a Teddy Ursa.
And a text-to-speech.
What the hecky?
LBS being mean to me. Oh, Percival's just... He's just holding that lady. My bad.
What? What the heck?
I'm so sorry, PK. It's supposed to read a thing.
What the frickle frack?
I'll have to look into that later. The last time I tested them, they worked.
Phooey. Well, I appreciate it, PK. Thank you.
Tomatoes can go with the burgers? Oh, maybe. Just meat and a tomato.
I still wanted you to see the Teddy Ursa.
Better to learn this stuff early on? Yeah. I'm a little angry. The sound alerts were working earlier. I'll Google a Teddy Ursa VRP. I'm just like... My raid alert worked earlier. I don't know why the cheer one wouldn't.
Whoa, Toffee, that's a bear. What? Where? Teddy Ursa? Yeah. Teddy Ursa, a bear. We got one back here. Oh, Teddy Ursa. And also Teddy. Bear cute. Yeah. I love them very much. Bear's good. I'm also bear. Bear's very good. How are you today, Pretzel Kitchen? Many bears for PK. All of the bears for PK. I want more story. How do I get more story? I'm good. I played a little Danganronpa V3 and I'm vibing in BC with some homies while one of them works on art. Ooh, yes! Riz told me you were playing V3 and I'm very, 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 very happy. Risotto and I were talking and stuff about like characters and whatnot. So I'm very happy that you are playing the V3 with my favorite characters in it. I still gotta work on my fic. I might work on it today. I was working on it a lot yesterday. How about you? I'm good. I've been good today. Body a little bit hurty, but that's okay. I just finished the first case. My feelies are not okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. See, I know I have people here that haven't played it, so I'll be very vague and just give you my condolences. They go. Now I'm spoiled on the key plot points of V3 because the game is plus 5 years old, but that execution didn't hurt any less. I feel you. Oh, thank you, PK. Give a hug. Yeah. We're just making some pies. Oh no, not body hurty. Yeah, it's okay, pause. I took Midol earlier, so it's all good. It's not like I've had really bad cramps before where I'm just like I cannot move. I'm very grateful I did not get those today. That is literally just flour on a plate, ma'am. Put something else besides flour on that plate.
But yeah. So I'm very glad that I can actually like sit up and play a video game. I've had like days where like sometimes I cannot even like muster up playing a mobile game on my phone because of how bad it hurts. But like I'm very grateful that today good. Just tell your body to hurt it in it.
Hey, stop that.
No. 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 I think it's working.
Thanks, Pretzel Kitchen. You're so smart.
Did it work?
Pog!
But very, very happy that you are playing V3. Because, like, then maybe you'll, like, want to talk about it. And I have a channel in my Discord for that. So I'm just like, yay! More people who are currently thinking about Danganronpa. Yo! So, like, for the past, like, couple of months, I've been, like, desperately trying to, like, hold on. Because, like, I want to finish my fic. But it's been harder because hyperfixation hasn't really been there. But yesterday when I was at work, like, brain was, like, very blip, 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 blip about V3. So I'm like, maybe if you end up talking about it more, I will feel the need to work on my fic more because my brain will be like, so far my favorite character in V3 is Angie, with Kurumi being a close second. Yo, good taste. It's funny because I love everybody, so I'd say that regardless, but like I do be loving Angie and Kurumi. Believe it or not, I love everybody. Like all of the characters in the series, I love them all very much. Believe it or not, I wasn't the biggest fan of Angie when I first played. I found her to be like a little bit annoying, and like looking back, that surprises me because I love Angie now. But like before, I was just like, yeah, okay, yeah, we get it, yeah, I wish you would talk about art more. I don't know. I think I just like wanted the artist to feel more like an artist, which I understand. She conveys her art like through her god. I understand that. But I don't know, I guess I just wanted her to talk more about paint and drawing. I don't know. I saw her like character design and I expected someone different, and then I was annoyed when she didn't like, I guess, live up to the expectation that I thought she was gonna be. But yeah, looking back on it, that was a silly reason to not like her very much. But yeah.
Owa? Fanfic inspiration strikes? Yee!
Mine is magic! You're like Himiko. I love Himiko too. And also Shuichi, baby girl. Yo, Shuichi's so good. I'm love him. He's a very, very good boy. Also Kaito! We love himbos in this house. I don't know how I feel about Kokichi yet. There's moments where I want to punch him, but there's moments he makes me giggle. I think that's the appeal of Kokichi, is that you're like, wow, this guy sucks, give me more. Like, he's just a little troll, and I love him. Like, I've always loved characters that were like that. Like Izaya from Durarara. Like, this guy's like, oh wow, this guy's a fucking asshole. He gets more screen time, right? But I think it's just because my taste in characters is, like, just super whack. Like, I always like the ones that are the meanest, or just the ones that are, like, the creepiest. So I'm just like... I don't know. The ones that amuse me the most. Like, if you're funny and you're interesting, you're in. That's the requirements for a toffee blorbo. Like, you gotta be, like, interesting. Like... It doesn't matter how you are interesting. You just have to be interesting. Are you cute? Sure. Are you unhinged? Yeah, sure. Let them in. Yeah, they're in the club. Like, you just gotta stand out, I guess. Just a little bit. But yeah. You see how, like, my throat's getting dry from talking about Danganronpa? That's how I know I'm, like, hopping back on the hyperfixation train. You know who has me wanting to look at the Danganronpa wiki? Maki. No! No look at the wiki for anybody. For nobody. No one. No one. I'm telling you right now, don't look at the wiki for anybody. Good. Good. My favorite OG Danganronpa character is Yasuhiro because he's so weird. I love him, right? Like, what is this guy? Like, who is this guy? No, PK, trust me. Trust me. Nothing. Nothing. No. Big no. Hiro's just a silly fella. I love him. He's just a sad sap of a man, honestly. I think one of my favorite things about him is that he gives everyone a nickname. Like, and some people are okay with it, and some people are like, don't fucking call me that, and then he does it anyway. He's such a shit. He's like, hey, hi, yes, hello, I'm back again with another business opportunity. We're both gonna get scammed, but I don't know that because I'm dumb. You know that, you know, but I don't, yeah. I don't know, I love him so much. Hiro the himbo. Yo, Hiro and Kaito, just put them in a room and see what happens. Yes. I like how most of us know most of what happens in Danganronpa, but we all know to be very vague about it, because there's other people who don't know. Abby. Abby. Sorry. And we want people to not get spoiled. So that's like Danganronpa. Like I love talking about it, but I don't want people to get spoiled. That's specifically why I put that in my rules, is to be like very vague about like spoilers and stuff. Like, unless they're happening on screen, I don't want you to talk about it. But yeah, Hiro would end up in an MLM. I'm pretty sure this isn't a spoiler because it's like a side game in Ultimate Summer Camp. I'm pretty sure he does. Like, I think he gets like mixed up with somebody or something like that gives him like a bad business deal. So I'm pretty sure that's canon. Unless I'm remembering it wrong. But yeah, when I get the big plot twist, yeah, okay, neat, cool, whatever. When I see who dies in the next case, sad face. It's like the 13 Sentinels fandom. We all know not to talk about anything. Kaito and Hiro would somehow build an actual spaceship together. Oh my gosh, right? Just leave them alone for just an afternoon. And then, like, you get back and, like, in the backyard, just spaceship. Yo. It's, like, I'm just thinking about character dynamics now. Anyway. 13 Sentinels is probably my next game when I can afford it, to be honest. I'm 100% blind on it. I plan on watching Abby play it, because I didn't know the game existed. I also confused it for another game. I somehow got 13 Sentinels and Shadow of the Colossus mixed up, and I thought they were the same game. So now I just call it Shadow of the 13 Sentit Balls. Yeah, I've been watching Abby play it. And by been, I mean I watched Abby play it on, Tuesday? Yesterday? And I'm like, it looks good. I considered watching Abby play it, but I think it's something I'd rather play myself. Valid. Very valid. I have been neglecting this. I'm glad I didn't open the shops yet, because I'm just talking about things. But, like, yeah. I think I might do, like, maybe, like, one more day in-game. And then call it. I think that sounds good. PK smart decision. It's best to go in not knowing anything. Yeah, see, I have games where I'm like, it's weird. I'm very, very, what's the word? Particular? Yeah, I'm very particular about the games that I play. And it mostly comes down to if I could play the game and play differently, like do something different. Like if I'm watching someone play it and I'm be like, well, I'm curious about this, I would do this differently, then I want to get the game. I like to watch someone play something before I buy it to make sure it's good. Most of the time. Sometimes I'll just look at like the trailer on Steam and be like, yep, that looks good. But like, if it's a game where I can't really change much in like I can't really do anything differently myself, I'll just watch someone else play it. Like most action and adventure games, I'll just be like, yeah, I could just watch someone play it and it wouldn't really make much of a difference for me. So this game just looked fun, and I watched someone play like 10 minutes of it, and I was like, yeah, I want to play. I want to run a business. That looks like fun. So yeah. I don't know if that makes sense at all. I don't want 5 more years to pass and suddenly I learned that there are actually 31 sentinels. What if they just flipped the numbers? Dang, 31 sentinels. Like, I know nothing about what's going on. Like I watched a good amount of time of that game being played yesterday, and I'm still not sure what goes on in it. Like, there are sentinels. There are people. The people talk to each other. Me, 14 years old, thinking I'll never own a PlayStation. Yeah, I'll watch the full playthroughs of Metal Gear Solid 1 through 3, Persona 3 and 4, Final Fantasy 10, 7 through 10. Me at 28. Oh no. Yo. Like, I've kind of been there. Like, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah. See, I never thought that I would like own any of the Danganronpa games, so I just like watched the Game Grumps play the first one. But then I was like, I'm gonna get the actual collection actually. But at least I got to experience 2 and 3 through my like own eyes. So it's funny because like I started 2 when they were playing 2. And since like they only posted weekly, I was able to like beat the game before they did, quote quote. So I'm just like, yeah.
Ugh.
I actually watched someone play Danganronpa 1 before it came out overseas with a fan translation. That was a fun experience. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't around for the fan translation days. My first introduction to the series in general was actually watching like the anime summarization of the first game, which I realized through trying to show it to my sister that that's not the best way to consume it. See, I watch anime all the time, and I used to, and I know I just picked up on everything very fast. Like, my brain goes very fast-paced. But I realize it's, like, for, like, a regular person, it's not a good introduction to the series. Or, because my sister was, like, watching it, but she wasn't processing any of it, apparently. And I didn't realize, because, like, when I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, whoa. But then, like, when she watched it, she was like, everything's happening so fast. What is happening? What is this? I don't understand. And I'm like, oh, oops, sorry. But yeah, I watched that, and then like a couple years passed, and then I watched the Game Grumps play it. And then I played 2 and 3. And then I watched a playthrough of Ultra Despair Girls. And then I played Ultimate Summer Camp on my own. Oh my god, I was looking too much at the tailor shop this time. I was not paying attention. No. See, this is what happens when I get distracted by video games. Which is not a bad thing. I like talking to chat and stuff about games. I'm just not good at balancing my attention. You know what the best thing in the anime for the first game gave us? The ending theme. Yo, that opening theme, though. I actually prefer the opening theme than the ending theme. But, like, they're both very good. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I made so many people mad. Oops. Uh-oh. Yo. The opening theme for Danganronpa 3 as well. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. The ending theme I like. The ending theme for that one I think is the one I like, actually. But, either way, they were still both good. Oops. Whoopsie-doodles. I mean, I still gained reputation, but, like... Oopie-doopie. I can afford tomatoes now. I wonder if I should buy tomatoes. I want to get the greenhouse. I just want to, like, see what it looks like. And tomatoes. Yay! Oh. Literally, when I completed the first case in V3 a few years ago, I looked up the ending theme for the first anime and was like, yeah, this is epic. Oh, a few hours ago, I'm dumb. I was like, didn't you just start playing V3? Yee. Epic. Here I am, ready to satisfy my wife's request again. Hildred needs tomatoes for some of the new recipes she had in mind. I can make some room in the attic greenhouse for some tomato plants. There's lots of sunlight up there. I've already prepared something. But I need to finish setting it up completely. Let's take a look. Aw, does he garden for her? That's nice. This place stinks of carrion. But it's looking good at least. Money can really buy you anything in this world. It'll be a perfect place to grow tasty vegetables. The fact that this guy murders people. His voice canonically sounds like Batman. And then he uses words like tasty. Why is he like this? It's like one of my favorite things is when like a hardened criminal or someone's like, whoopsie doodles. Oh, fiddlesticks, dearie me. Oh boy, we're gonna grow some tasty vegetables in the garden. I can plant tomato seeds in this topsoil container. Okay, I think I'll go to sleep now. Good night. Night-night, Nita bread. Have sweet dreams. Have nice dreams of yummy meat pie. But first, I need to put some fertilizer in the topsoil. Uh-oh, we need to get cow poopy. I bought some fertilizer from a dealer at a ridiculous price. How can shit cost this much? Me when I go to a convention and I try to buy merch. How can shit cost this much? His face. Oh my god. I placed it in the bucket near that broken bathtub. Gross! But I'm not spending another penny on it. I'll make some myself next time. Ew. I already have a brilliant idea. I'm using a corpse. Thank you for the Danganronpa laugh track today. I also need to go night-night, which is code for going back to watching Persona Draw the Thing. Yes. Have a good person draw the thing. Fucking last like 5 seconds is so good. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to get used to that. That goes on a lot longer than I thought it would. Yeah, that's why it's 7:50. See, most people's laugh tracks are free because it's like, for like 10 seconds. That one's like 25 seconds. So I'm like, I have to make that one a little pricey. Oh, God. fucking kills me. It's gonna take a while to get used to that one. Have a good night.
I love toffee. Ah, thank you, Basil. I love you. Ah.
I'm not used to that one either. I'm not used to any of them. I have a brilliant idea. I'm using a corpse. The bathtub will be my compositor. Remember, man, that thou art dust, and to dust thou shalt return. Yeah, dust. Shit in this case. This guy's so cool. Let's use some fertilizer. Hildred hates waiting. Yeah, we wouldn't want to disappoint the wife. Aw, so he's the one that gardens. Aw. That's so sweet. He gardens for her. Let's put the fertilizer on the tomato garden. Hell yeah. Take that, you stupid plants, and hurry up and grow. Grumpy man yells at plants more at 11. I shall replenish Hildred's ingredients now. My work is getting stressful. Oh, she's had to work in the pub and the kitchen this whole time. The least you can do is get your hands a little dirty and work in the garden. Sorry, I'm back. I got distracted placing orders that I couldn't afford before.
Hello, Virgil. Welcome back.
I didn't realize that the flag was you. I thought that was PK still. You both have purple names, so I got confuzzled.
But yeah, welcome back. We just got a garden.
Mr. Percival is making garden plants for his wife. It's very nice. Oh, I almost forgot. I have an appointment. This should be the right time to try out my idea.
Your idea?
I'll come back later and check on how I'll come back later to check how things are progressing here. This is a great opportunity for you, my dear client. Take comfort in that.
Uh-oh. He's gonna get stabby.
I'll make this quick.
What? What?
Your flesh will do great things. Some meat will be sacrificed, but if Hildred wants ingredients, this is a compromise we must make. Let's grab the corpse.
Okay. Corp.
Let's put it in the compositor.
Oh. We go upstairs. I'll go upstairs. And put it in the bathtub.
It'll take some time to decompose. Meanwhile, I'll grab those tomatoes. They seem ready to harvest.
That was fast.
I shouldn't be allowed to have a credit card. I spent a little too much. Thankfully, this one has a 6-month period before interest happens.
Ah! I know. What did you get?
Those were fast tomatoes. What are you muttering to yourself now? I'll send the tomatoes to Hildred using the dumbwaiter. I tried it before. It should work. Hildred will take them in the kitchen.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Percival sent me some supplies already. What a sweet man.
Let's take them. Oh.
Perfect. Now I can have some fun cooking new recipes.
Yay! New recipes! Yay, yay! We got tomatoes.
Tomatoes? Yo, our business is growing. And I got some new recipes. What do we got?
Wow! Oh, wah, 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 wah. Is that lasagna? Hush puppies?
Apparently this is hubby's favorite. Percival likes whatever this is. I'm so excited. We have like 4 pages of recipes. We got 2 new foods. Hurry for tomatoes. Some handmade plushies, buttons with my main health issues for public, and a couple of mystery bundles from a store I love. Ooh, plushies. Yo, the buttons at least are pretty cool. Like, I mean, the plushies are cool, but like the buttons seem like they would be helpful. Sounds like we're gonna need more dead people. Hell yeah. Hi, Mom. I'm running a successful business. Are you proud of me? Oh, wait, no. I don't want to waste that corpse, actually. I was going to put it back in the pile because the corpses give 3 meat and I didn't want to, like, waste any meat. But, like, she just puts them against the wall. Put him down against the wall. Oh, that's good. That's funny. It's like, and actually, just sit right there. It's fine. Oh. How nice. Yo, we got some fertilizer. So cool. What's this? Oh, okay. That's the little thing for hold your, what's this? Oh, that's the door to go back down here. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Looks like I'm gonna need more mannequins because this is getting full. It's funny, just a few moments ago I was like, I can't imagine this getting full anytime soon. And now it is. Can I get a mannequin? I want a mannequin. Give mannequin, please. Oh, I need 2 more. 2 more euros. I already... Wait a minute. I already looked at those. Don't tease me by saying there's more. The buttons say I've got sensory processing, auditory processing disorder, and I forget the name, but the technical term for fear of throwing up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot the name of that one, too. I want to say it starts with an E, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's good. And it sounds like those will be helpful. Right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up for the next day, kind of like treat future Toffee. You know, so she'll have less, you know, issues with setting up the stores. So I'll just, now that I have more food, I guess I really shouldn't expect people to order the one specific hamburger anymore. So, I'll just set up a bunch of pies. And then when I next play, I'll be delightfully surprised that everything's already been done. And I'll be like, wow, so cool, thank you. Thank you, past Toffee. And I'll be like, you're welcome, future Toffee. And then I'll be like, why does past Toffee have such a deep voice? And then past Toffee will be like, because I've been doing the personal voice for too long and now I don't know how to stop. And it's like, wow, that seems like it's really gonna hurt your throat, Toffee. You should drink some water. And then past Toffee's like, you're right. Thank you for reminding me, Toffee. And then I'll drink some water. And past Toffee will drink water to help future Toffee. Because technically, future and past Toffee are the same person right now. Present Toffee, if you will. Yeah, it does start with an E. Thank you, Basil. That one. Yeah, I'll keep one workstation empty in case someone wants lasagna. Because that looks like lasagna. We got tomatoes, and we got flour and meat. Meat and tomato. What is that? Are they like meatballs? Are they hush puppies? What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm very curious. I want to know. I want to eat it. It looks yummy. They won't tell me. They won't tell me what it is. But yeah. I think I'm gonna get more mannequins. That way I can have somewhere to put all these clothes. I can have one on here at least. Maybe more tables just to get rid of these unsightly boxes. But yeah, we got some pies. Oh, I should probably stock up those actually. So I'll make one more pie, and I think then after that I'll call it. Don't put hush puppies in lasagna. It's not in the lasagna, they're separate. I think they're, I don't know, they're circle shaped. They're made with meat and tomatoes. I don't think hush puppies are made with tomatoes though. Would those be meatballs? It's something made of meat and tomatoes, and it's circle shaped, and it looks like it's fried. So I'm confuzzled on what it is. Meatballs? That's what I was thinking too, like maybe they're meatballs. And it's weird because they look kind of light. So I'm wondering why do they have like a sauce on them? Is it supposed to be like tomato sauce? Either way, it's apparently Percival's favorite. We've unlocked his favorite, guys. He likes the meatballs. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of based on the shape. Yeah, so I guess we'll just have these pies. And then if someone wants a lasagna or a meatball, then we'll just have that ready. And I guess I might as well put another friend in here. That way we can have 9 in there. 9 out of 10. Yeah, there we go. I guess that's all the prep that I will have to do for now. Cool. Yeah, so I guess that means we are done for today. Yay! Let me go back to the main menu. Bloop. And I can go to my chatting screen. And we can find someone to raid. Let me just turn this spoofy back on. Yee! I had lots of fun today. I hope you guys did too. Let's see who's online. I know who we're raiding. I know who we're raiding. Eee! Thank you, Virgil. I'm glad you had fun. I know who we're raiding, 100%. We're gonna go and say hi to Mary. Because Mary usually streams late at night because of time zones and stuff. But today, I get to say hi to Mary. These are the raid messages. The first set is for people who are not subscribed, and the second set is for people who are subscribed. Both of them have cute bears for you guys to use. Hi, Mama. I'm glad you like the emotes. Yeah, we're gonna go raid my friend Mary, also known as Blue Sapphic. Aw, yeah. This is where we're going. I am very, very excited. They'll have no idea. Ooh, ah, ha, ha, ha. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today. I had lots and lots of fun. I will be back on Friday. And on Friday, we are going to be playing Jackbox. We're going to play Jackbox to celebrate my affiliate status. And I am very, very excited. Yeah. Yeah, Friday, We're playing, I'm gonna be here at 1 p.m. instead of the usual 2 p.m. For anyone that's not in EST, that's just 1 hour before the usual time. But yeah, I'm very excited. And then I will post next week's schedule on Saturday at some point. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye!